Welcome to Movies Arena, the channel for movie lovers. In this video, we rank the top 10 action-adventure movies of 2023. These are the films that will thrill you with their plots, visuals, and characters. Get ready for some adrenaline-pumping entertainment. Here are the top 10 action-adventure movies of 2023. Movie 65 is a sci-fi thriller film about a pilot named Mills who crash lands on an unknown planet with a young girl named Koa as the only survivor. They soon discover that the planet is Earth 65 million years ago, during the Cretaceous period, and they have to face deadly dinosaurs and other dangers. Mills also learns that his ship has a functioning escape shuttle on the other side of the planet, and he decides to take Koa with him, hoping to find rescue. Along the way, they bond and overcome many obstacles, but they also encounter a giant theropod that threatens their lives. To find out how Mills and Koa survive and escape from the prehistoric Earth, you should watch the movie. It is available on Amazon Prime Video. Cole is a hopeless romantic who meets Sadie, a beautiful and mysterious woman, and falls in love with her. However, he soon discovers that she is a secret agent who has ghosted him for a mission. He decides to follow her to London, hoping to win her back. There, he gets involved in a dangerous adventure that involves saving the world from a villainous plot. Along the way, he learns more about Sadie's past and secrets and realizes that their relationship is more complicated than he thought. To find out how Cole and Sadie overcome their challenges and find their happily ever after, you'll have to watch the movie. You can find it on Apple TV+. Furies is a Vietnamese action thriller film directed by Veronica Ngo and written by Jimmy Warden. The film follows by a young woman who is rescued by Jacqueline, a mysterious vigilante who trains her and two other girls, Than and Hong, to take revenge on a criminal gang that abuses females. The film begins with Bai's traumatic childhood, when she witnessed her mother's death at the hands of a violent client. 15 years later, Bai is kidnapped by a human trafficking ring led by Mad Dog Hai, but she is saved by Jacqueline, who reveals that she is also a victim of Hai. Jacqueline takes Bai to her hideout, where she meets Than and Hong, two other girls who have been trained by Jacqueline to fight back against Hai and his men. Bai joins them in their mission to take down Hai's empire and free his captives. Along the way, they face many dangers and enemies, as well as some unexpected allies. To find out how Bai and her friends succeed in their quest and what secrets Jacqueline is hiding, you should watch the movie Furies. It is available to stream on Netflix. Cocaine Bear is a comedy horror thriller film directed by Elizabeth Banks and written by Jimmy Warden. It is loosely inspired by the true story of a black bear that ingested nearly 35 kilograms of cocaine in 1985. The film begins with drug smuggler Andrew C. Thornton II dropping a shipment of cocaine from his plane and falling to his death. His body is identified by Bob, a detective who suspects that the cocaine belongs to drug kingpin Sid White. Meanwhile, in the forest, a bear eats some of the cocaine and becomes highly aggressive. It kills two hikers and attacks two kids, Dee Dee and Henry, who also ingest some of the cocaine. Dee Dee's mother, Sari, a nurse, goes into the forest with park ranger Liz and wildlife activist Peter to find the kids. They encounter the bear, which kills Peter and injures Liz. Sari and Henry escape deeper into the forest. Sid sends his fixer David and his son Eddie to recover the remaining cocaine. They arrive in Georgia, as does Bob. To find out how Sari and Henry survive and how Bob, David, and Eddie deal with the bear and each other, you should watch the movie Cocaine Bear. Operation Fortune is a spy action comedy film directed by Guy Ritchie and starring Jason Statham, Aubrey Plaza, and Hugh Grant. The film is about a special agent named Orson Fortune, who is hired by the British government to retrieve a device called the Handle that can hack any security system in the world. He is joined by a team of operatives, including a hacker named Sarah Fidel, who have to work together despite their differences. They also have to recruit a Hollywood movie star named Danny Francesco to help them infiltrate a charity gala hosted by a billionaire arms dealer named Greg Simmons, who plans to sell the device to the highest bidder. The team travels across Europe and Turkey, facing various dangers and enemies along the way. To find out how Orson and his team managed to stop Simmons and save the world, you should watch the movie. Billy Batson is a teenager who can transform into the superhero Shazam by saying his name. He lives with his foster family, who also have superpowers as the Shazamily. However, he starts to doubt his place in the family as he is about to turn 18 and age out of the foster care system. He also struggles to balance his superhero duties with his school life and his crush on Antia, a new girl in town. Meanwhile, two ancient goddesses, Hespera and Calypso, the daughters of Atlas, steal the broken staff of the wizard Shazam and use it to unleash their wrath upon the world. They seek revenge on Shazam for imprisoning their father and taking his power. They also recruit a mysterious ally who has a personal connection to Billy. To find out how Billy overcomes his insecurities and faces the fury of the gods, you'll have to watch the movie. It's a fun and action-packed sequel that expands the mythology and humor of the Shazam universe. Plane is an action thriller film directed by Jean-Francois and starring Gerard Butler and Mike Colter. The film is about a commercial pilot named Brody Torrance who makes an emergency landing on a rebel-controlled island in the Philippines after his plane is damaged by a storm. He teams up with a fugitive homicide suspect named Louis Gaspar to save his passengers from the rebels who took them hostage. They also have to deal with a corrupt crisis manager named Scarsdale who sends a private military outfit to rescue them. To find out how Brody and Louis manage to escape from the island and expose Scarsdale's scheme, you should watch the movie. It is available on Amazon Prime Video. Adonis Creed has retired from boxing after defeating Victor Drago and avenging his father's death. He lives a happy life with his wife Bianca and their daughter Amara, who is deaf. However, his past comes back to haunt him when he learns that his childhood friend and former boxing rival Damian Anderson has become a world champion. Damian challenges Adonis to a fight, claiming that he is the true heir of Apollo Creed's legacy. Adonis initially refuses, but after Damian insults his family and legacy, he decides to accept the challenge. To find out how Adonis deals with his family drama and faces his half-brother in the ring, you'll have to watch the movie. It's a gripping sports drama that explores the themes of identity, legacy, and redemption. Ejin Darvis is a former harper who turned to theft after his wife was killed by a red wizard. He and his partner Holga Kilgore are imprisoned after a failed heist to steal a tablet of Reawakening, a magical artifact that can resurrect the dead. 2 years later, they escape and reunite with their old accomplices, Simon Omer, a novice sorcerer, Forge Fitzwilliam, a rogue, and Safina, a mysterious woman. They discover that Forge has become the Lord of Neverwinter by using another artifact, the Eye of Vecna, to manipulate the previous Lord. Forge offers them a chance to join him in his quest to find the Rod of Seven Parts, a powerful weapon that can control all dragons. However, Ejin and his friends soon realize that Forge has been corrupted by the Eye of Vecna and plans to use the Rod of Seven Parts to unleash an ancient evil upon the world. To find out how Ejin and his friends stop Forge and save the world, you'll have to watch the movie. John Wick is on the run after being declared excommunicado by the High Table, the secret organization that controls the world's assassins. He teams up with the Bowery King, a former ally who was also betrayed by the High Table, and travels across the globe to find a way to clear his name and get his freedom. Along the way, he encounters old friends and enemies, such as Sophia, Winston, Charon, Cashin, and Zero. He also faces new threats, such as the Marquis, a ruthless member of the High Table who wants to kill John and take his place, Kane, a blind assassin who owes a debt to the Marquis, and Shimazu Koji, a hotel manager who has a personal grudge against John. To find out how John Wick survives his deadliest challenge yet and takes down the High Table once and for all, you'll have to watch the movie. It's a thrilling action spectacle that delivers more of the stylish gun fu and martial arts that fans love.